Hey, how you doing guys? ZDEyE here. So today I wanted to update regarding the stolen ad music that was in The Last of Us Part 2. Now it's important for me to clarify that as well. I already have mentioned all about this a couple of days ago. Lotte on Twitter, just basically she was disheartened that she never got any sort of a compensation or credit towards her own music by the name of True Fate that was used in the ad for The Last of Us Part 2. A lot of people were saying, as an example, why would she even need to have some kind of credit? She should be grateful because it was her song that was used. Number thing, that's just a very shitty way of looking at things. But as well, she deserves some kind of credit because the music has been purely inspired from her cover. I understand a lot of people may not agree with this fact, mind you, and yet because the music originally came about 20 to 30 years ago back, and yet she made a cover of her own with a different, spin on it, so to say. I personally really like this music. I even saved it in my favorites. So every so often I listen to it, and I truly do enjoy it. This song is amazing, in my personal opinion. Again, but now today, in fact, it's been more or less clarified. It's all good now since Neil Druckmann even has mentioned in the Twitter, because obviously, if he would not have mentioned this, because it was already way too escalated to the point like a whole other social media has been talking about this case, and I think it was necessary to have a little bit of a damage control and also, mention exactly who deserves what. So Neil Druckmann, like I mentioned, here's his Twitter, what he's written in here. Ellie's rendition of the True Fate was inspired by Lotte Kestner's haunting cover of the song. Due to no oversight on our end, she wasn't credited as intended. Our deep apologies. We're certifying this as soon as possible. We hope that Lotte Kestner receives the recognition she deserves. And Lotte herself even mentions right after, "So proud this music was found a home in such an amazing project. Thanks to Neil, Naughty Dog, and everyone at Sony." That's a very nice and humble words for her, from her to say, because she's gotten a lot of backlash when she written her own original tweet regarding that she was disappointed and disheartened because she was never really received some kind of credit for her cover. I understand again, guys, it's just a cover. Like people say, she should be grateful for this. She still made her own spin on the music. She still has some kind of rights to deserve the credit or compensation. A lot of people never agree with this fact, but I don't understand. Maybe that's how people view things as such. It's kind of disappointing to see that people have such a low expectations and such a low primitive in their life. Okay, I'm taking this way too far. Anyway, well, that's good now. It's been all solved. It's been clarified. Lotte, seems like she's happy with this as well. And Neil done a good thing is on top of that. Personally, I would rather see this coming from Sony instead of Neil, since actually it's been chosen by Sony, not Naughty Dog, exactly, for the ad of The Last of Us Part 2. Alright, well then I will let you go now. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe. See you guys all later, and as always, have a wonderful day.
Too far. You took my time and you took my money, and now I fear you've left me standing in a world that's so dim.